Hey gang, welcome back to the channel. I thought I'd reach into the Wayback Machine and deep into my toy box and review something I've been wanting to take a look at with the channel for a long time now. As you can see, this Mazinger Z from Soul of Chogokin, say that 10 times fast, 35th anniversary. I've had it for quite a while now, above the 35 years, in commemorance to my birthday. There's a little hint there. As you can see, the box is a little beat up, so all you mint and box collectors, hold your tears. It's well loved. I've only taken the robot out once or twice to display, but I really wanted to preserve its integrity, so I've just kept it in the box. And I'm looking forward to showing you guys what makes this Mazinger Z tick. I think it's one of the better ones that were released, as they're skyrocketing in price. I haven't even checked what the secondary market is asking for this, because I don't plan on selling it. It's one of my favorites. And yeah, let's stop talking and start opening the box. All right. So here's the box. Pretty beat up box. Oh yeah, the box people, they need a little taste, a little hint of what they get. If you can find this version. I know they've re-released this several times. I don't know how true to this version it is anymore. This is what I remember growing up. When I say growing up, I was probably 5 or 6, and yeah, they weren't making toys like this back then. They were gigantic, like empty balloon plastic robots, which are still cool if you want a showpiece, like. But I actually like posing them and get some realism. Yeah, all in kanji, as you can see. This is probably a better angle with the light. All the stuff that comes with it. So there you go, box people. And let's see. So you got Mazinger Z's jetpack and wings. You got the little head unit that drops into his skull. Nice full color booklet. You get a display stand with extra arms and hands, shooting hands and fists, right? And this is Mazinger Z, aka Tranzor Z in America. And one thing I do want to show, and I'm probably gonna have to pause the video to show you guys. Give me 1 second. Okay, I had to bust out the gram scale here. Don't worry, I use this for my coffee. Yes, I'm a coffee nerd. Just to show you how much metal goes into this guy. So you can't feel it, obviously. It's cold steel. It's amazing. Most of it is metal, and I don't know if the current versions are this much steel material or metal material. Just to show you at the gram scale, or my coffee scale. So it's almost a pound worth of metal in this toy. Okay, it's I don't know if they make toys like this anymore. And it was only, not too long ago when they released this. As you know, if you're a toy collector like me, long-time toy collector, the toy quality has got, materials-wise, has gotten cheaper, and they're charging you more. Just how it goes. But yeah, look at this guy. Almost 12 ounces of pure metal, and then once all the accoutrement and all the other things are on, it'll be about a pound. It's a very stable figure, but that's probably why they want you to put it on this stand so it doesn't fall over and break itself. It's quite heavy. All right, here is the Great Mazinger Z, or Tranzor Z, depending on the region that you lived in, on their base, his base, and the pilot, and with the little hovercraft that goes into his head to activate. I'll just show you that real quick. Let's see, get close to the camera right there. the little pilot in there, and this, if you remember, folds like that to land, to activate and command Tranzor Z, Mazinger Z. Just like that, snaps right in. And then you have rocket launcher arms that I could never really figure out how to make work properly. I think this is where the toy aspect comes into play, because these don't really lock in to stay in there. As you can see, look at that, it's magnetic. I forgot to add that, but you can just launch it from here like that. I think this spring is degrading just a little bit, and that's for both arms. And then on the regular arm, non-launching arm, you got some nice elbow articulation. It's a double jointed elbow. And it's magnetized, so it pops right in. It's very clever. Watch this. Like that. It actually takes its hand from you. Boom. Did you hear the clicking? Geared joints. What else can I say about this? So, if you look at the styling, it's very of its era. If you're a fan of Astro Boy, Speed Racer, anything Osamu Tezuka did, there's a lot of stylistic cues that the modernists of the time were borrowing from those comics. As you can see, it's very much like a Astro Boy, Mega Man style cues. Got a ball joint there, so it's a lot of movement. Getting a little loose now, but that's what happens. You got a little twist there, ball joint legs. Hear that? Click, click, click. And those are metal gears. So very modern style. Shoulder joint and ball joint. There is a little bit of torso movement, and of course the head is like doing yoga. Yeah, so I love this piece. It's retro but modern still. I love the simplicity of it. I should show the back of the leg here. See how these fold in there? Very clever, all metal. In fact, I might have to clean it with some kind of metal polish. It's getting a little dull. And again, super heavy. Oh yeah, we got a backpack here. This foot joint is getting a little loose. I might have to fix that somehow. Keep them up. Backpack. In that era, late 60s, early 70s. Think Battle of the Planets or Gotcha Man styling, early Gundam. I love this thing. Just the style cues, the rockets that, with a little the booster articulation thing. Don't move. They don't move, but it's okay. This belt is amazing. It locks in like that. And I'll just put them around Great Mazinger. To me, this was the best design. It was just ridiculous enough. And then they started getting crazy with a lot of trying to make him look more like a dragon. I wasn't into that, so I'm glad I grabbed this while it was available, because they're not as minimal as this design anymore. Let's see. It has to be kind of perfect. It needs to align perfect. Since his diaphragm moves a little bit, it's kind of hard. Come on. We can do this. Let's go. There it is. And it locks in his torso. Look up. And the fists aren't married to these cuffs. I usually posed it without these gauntlets and replaced the grabby hands with the fists. So yeah, you can change that up. But yeah, look at that. Yeah, you can pose him a couple ways. One, as you can see, standing. But then there is a flying harness. You just have to rearrange the stand and put him in a flying pose, and I'll take a picture of that for you. So yeah, that's Soul of Chogokin's Mazinger Z 35th anniversary. One of my favorite pieces. Very heavy, all metal. I don't know what this would cost nowadays if you were to re-release this specific one. I think it's the most non-ridiculous looking one. Minimalist, but still fantastic. Yeah, one of my favorite characters. I should rewatch them since I just watched them for the robots, so I don't really know what the real story was, and I was really young, and they aired it in a couple different languages, so I don't really remember anything other than the robot, which is fine. That's what kids should do. They should remember that visceral feeling of seeing a giant robot defending the Earth, and just the style of it too. I was exposed to this way before Spider-Man, Captain America, Batman. This was my first superhero, if you will. And I think that's an experience a lot of Asian-born in my generation had. I don't know what it was about it, but it speaks to my heart. Kind of like someone that grew up in America with Spider-Man or Batman. Yeah, I wish there was more IP with this guy that wasn't ridiculous. But I love the design. It's classic. It's history. It's pop icon. Who doesn't recognize, Tranzor Z's face? Everyone recognizes that crazy locomotive-looking face, and with a little hovercraft for a crown. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this. Again, one of my favorite pieces. Take a couple of pictures of it. Leave a like and subscribe. Give me some comments. I don't know what else I have in my toy box, but I definitely wanted to give this another look, and it deserves one. Anyway, thanks again for stopping by. Stay otakutive, be safe out there, and peace.